peeps, here's a quick update on Oddity. Basically, the Beast of the East has come around for round 2 and has confined us back to the house. It's so cold we're both sitting in here in our fleeces, indoors. Also, it's not all been wasted. We've been doing some projects on the boats, sorting out some floor plans and stuff like that, and also buying some stuff from the shop. Managed to pick up some cowl ventilators. They're a little bit flimsier than we thought they'd be.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Yeah, by all accounts they're like that so that when people stand on them they don't injure themselves.
Yeah.
Personally I would have liked them a bit more rigid, but that's just me. And we have Greg, who's working his magic on the computer. Hello. Have you been wearing that all day?
It's my sailing hat.
Okay.
So here's the new door that we're doing. Not yet completely finished, but I'm very close to it. This is what we've been kind of discussing.
The great door debate.
Yeah, well, so basically the door just is gotta move to the side, and it's gonna move to that side, like so. And then back, because it's not in the way, and I really don't want 3 little pieces of wood that are always falling down, or you have to store it somewhere.
Yeah, the main debate is just you need to find somewhere to put them, and they're either in the locker or they're down in the galley, and then it's just annoying. So
there's no reason why the door should not be like this. I mean, I don't understand why people pay a fortune for a boat. They actually pay a fortune for a boat, and then they get given a little piece of plastic. No security, no nothing. I mean, it makes no sense. So this one will be made.
Pointless, isn't it?
Will be made of either acrylic or Lexan or something like that.
You're not doing them in glass?
No.
Okay.
Tempered glass becomes a bit too heavy. No need. Okay. Basically, we have glass on the portholes, but I'm not. I don't know. Acrylic, and like I said, it's lighter, it's resistant, so I'll go with that.
Yeah. And
basically, I designed it with stainless steel on a frame all around. So basically, like this here. This is actually the handle bit. This bit here. It's the handle. The lock will go probably either around here or on the top or here. I haven't decided on that yet. It kind of depends on what type of lip we're building around here, on this side here. So this is seen from the side. It's basically 2 parts of acrylic, one and then the second one in there. They're joined and reinforced. 2 layers of stainless steel, probably 3mm on either side. This will run on little rollers. We can see.
A bit like a sliding door on a porch sort of thing.
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty easy. There's nothing really complicated about it. I mean, this is not invented in black powder or anything. It's been around for a long time, so that's why I don't understand why they sell boats with a bit of plastic. Seriously. So basically this is how it's going to work. This has got a little bit of inclination so that any water that comes this way or stands on or pools here, like from a wave or rain or whatever, there's only one way of coming inside, which would be that way in there or the sides, but this is going to have a slight lip, so the water will always be forced to lay here and will go down like that, and then basically end up here, and we can just put a little pipe in there that goes directly into the engine compartment. Pipe, pretty much a drainage pipe, and off it goes, and it's gone. So basically it's still on rollers here on the bottom.
Nice to make those plastic rollers.
I don't know, we'll have to check what is it that we can find. The only issue we have with this door is basically our cockpit is kind of slanted, so the guides will have to follow that inclination, so the door will actually run in them. And here the same thing like that. So, because otherwise, if I move it here, you can see. Wrong. So basically, it goes like that, and a little corner will stick out in there. Probably. No, I corrected it.
No, there it is.
There it is. See, so the door has to run, but that's pretty common. It's been done quite a few times. I just want to be able to do like that, not having to pack something somewhere that is always falling, or having to walk down with it and store it in a cabin.
Yeah, and he's like, "Where'd you put the door, Greg?"
it just makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah.
So basically, it went a little bit too low. Okay, so this is basically the door as we see. But I want to be perfectly happy with it. I want us to be completely happy with it before we actually draw it in CAD.
Yeah.
We need the final measurements that you need to do, because we haven't got those.
Yeah, when it warms up, we'll go down and sort those out.
Yeah, pretty much. I've finished the logo as well for the boat. So this is our new logo. So if we want to transform it into a millionaire's hideout, you know, we can put this on the towels and stuff.
Really?
Oh, come on! So
if you say so.
And this is what I'm doing on the layout of the boat.
Okay.
So basically, I've been kind of working here to do some minor changes. So this is already an alteration of what they designed on the boat itself.
Yeah.
Basically, we have this sit in here, and then we have the kitchen, kind of the galley kind of exists here. We don't want none of that. This seat, there's no place being there because it doesn't fit the table anyway. It's too far removed. So basically that's kind of going to disappear. This is not going to be there. This is not going to be there. This is going to move slightly to this side. And I'm trying to get rid of this and this heads. So this is the heads I kind of started designing. And that's not what I wanted to do, so we'll go back a little bit.
Just a quick one, with the door sliding across, you might need to consider that with the toilets.
That's not too much of a problem, because you'll just cut a little bit on that place, and basically that's what will happen. Okay. So it's like, I don't know, it's
a couple of inches.
Did you just say inches?
Sorry.
Fabricators that use inches should not be anywhere near a tool. Millimeters.
Yes, Greg.
Or centimeters. So basically this is going to be like, I don't know, maybe 7 centimeters, something like that, not more than that. So, but basically this is...
So a couple of inches then?
Pretty much. Okay. This is the configuration we kind of worked out so far. But I'm still not really happy with that, and that's like we discussed.
Yeah,
it's just too small. It makes no sense.
There's no point in having that there.
No.
With the amount of people we're going to have on there, or the amount of berths we're going to have on there, we'll only need one toilet shower.
So basically, I'm kind of trying to steal a little bit of space here from this locker that we have in there, and get rid of this here, so that the bed can actually move this way. So let me show you. This is the first study I've done. It's not finished yet, so it's a bit confusing, but basically this is the bed being moved to here, and we gain a locker here as well. We lose the pilot berths here. We just do a small locker, thin, so you can walk properly in this corridor in there.
Yeah, because it is very narrow.
Yeah, pretty much. We can do a little bit like a little seating type of thing, very thin, just to put shoes on or boots or whatever.
Or just change it into like some storage space. Possibly.
Pretty much. I can add a wall in there, so as to actually give some privacy to this cabin, because like this, where would you put a door? That way it kind of does not make any sense. So this is the galley as we kind of discussed, but this galley could actually suffer this fate like this and put heads here. That way we would have to move like this cooker here to there. which still gives enough space in the
still
layout
gives you
of
a
the boat.
decent amount
Pretty
of
much,
workspace
pretty much.
in the galley, doesn't it?
Double sink, or I would go for a double sink. We have space for that. This seat is kind of extended. The chart table kind of moves a little bit back, and then the seat is also moved slightly, so you gain a proper sleeping berth. You lower the table, and you have a bed for another 2 people. So you have 2, 4, 6. We don't need more in a boat. This is a 33. It feels like a 36, but it's still not a very big boat. It feels big on the inside because it's very beamy, so you can work with that. But you don't need 8 people in here.
Also, the bench across there.
That
we can look at having that as a removable or detachable bench, can't we?
That's what we discussed, because basically a bench here serves no purpose. This one here could actually slide under the table and be away. So one can eat here, the other one there. This seat's got to be a little bit thinner so you can actually come in. And if we get rid of this heads around this area, then maybe we can move the bulkhead, but for that I need to see the original plans. And we need to talk to the surveyor as well. So this cabin actually gets a little bit bigger and more comfortable as well. A bit more living space. So you're trying to trim out at least 1 berth away, because there is no point.
1 berth and a toilet that's not needed. Or
a head, not a toilet.
Toilet head. I'm still getting used to the terminology. Okay.
So I got the paper as well.
You call it a galley, I still call it a kitchen.
Good God, don't say things like that. So this is basically our paper and our logo. And there you go. Of course, I went mad and designed the whole thing together, like if we were going to build a transatlantic. But you can always put this on our towels. It'll look amazing if we have towels.
Funnily enough, Greg, I actually thought you'd sprouted roots. You've been sitting at the computer for so long.
But yeah, our new logo. And
I like it.
That's that.
It's very swoosh.
Basically, that's the work of today. A lot of sailing. Now go away, let me work.
It's not nice, is it?
Go away.
Here it is.
I'm working here.
So, there's the update. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to hear more, obviously, like and subscribe, and get updates when they appear. Take it easy.